And we are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to bring you some Town Hall 8 action. Last week in chat, somebody was telling me they're at Town Hall 8. They really don't know what they should be doing. I said, at Town Hall 8, you gotta be tripling pretty much every base you're facing. I said, let me give you something. Next week, I promise I'll give you a video. So here it is. Here is the video. We're going to talk about piggies. We'll show you a couple different variations. We're going to show you 3 attacks. We just had a war starting over in Little Playhouse, which is where we house our 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, and a couple of 11s. So I'll take one live attack over in that war. Then I'll show you two other piggy attacks from 2 other people in the clan. Of course, if we're doing piggies, you know there's got to be a Carlton Clash attack. We'll talk about the fundamentals. We'll talk about the priorities, and we'll go over each of the plans. So sit tight, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, so first off, let's talk about this Piggy Attack. But before we talk about the Piggy Attack, you're going to see the magic of editing. In the next clip, the first clip that I show you is going to be the clip of my war attack, me taking a live attack. And in that attack, I say, well, after this attack, let's go over and look and see the cost and see if it's viable for farming. Now, first of all, let me explain that. For those of you who are new to the channel, those of you who are just beginning to know me and learn the craziness of Avi, Avi has a certain way that he plays. My major function, the major thing that I'm looking to do in this game, and the thing that I love, is wars. And because wars are so important to me, I want to try to get better at wars. So what I'm doing is I'm always farming with the strategies that I'm going to use in war. Now, so when I say, is this a viable strategy to use, being that it's a heavy Dark Elixir strategy, it normally would not be ideal. For instance, one of the reasons why this is very important to learn is because at Town Hall 9, piggies becomes very, very relevant. It becomes a first real strategy that people use at Town Hall 9. And being that you're going to use it at Town Hall 9, you want to get your understanding of it at Town Hall 8. Now, at Town Hall 9, you can't farm with this. Why can't you farm with it at Town Hall 9? Because at Town Hall 9, you're constantly doing heroes. There's so many hero levels at Town Hall 9, you need the Dark Elixir. But at Town Hall 8, at least the way that I do it, when I first start Town Hall 8, I'm basically just using dragons. I'm using a dragon army. It's not costing me any Dark Elixir, and every single drop of Dark Elixir that I gain from my attacks at the beginning of Town Hall 8 goes into leveling up, maxing out my king. And then after I finish maxing out my king in the lab, I'm doing my golems and my piggies and my minions. Now, why am I doing these? Because at Town Hall 8, you want to learn this. You want to start using this as soon as possible. Again, not just because it is the most OP strategy at Town Hall 8, the strategy that can triple like this, but also because it prepares you for all the other Town Halls. So now that we've talked about that, let's actually get into the army and talk about the army. So here is the army. It's a pretty simple army. As you can see, I have nothing in the CC. Why? Because people take different things in the CC. I personally like bowlers. Carlton Clash takes Valks. You'll see one of the attacks, the new guy in the clan, who's the second attack we're going to show, he takes piggies. He didn't even take max piggies. But you could take really anything. What you're really looking to do is you're using that golem. Let's talk about the different parts of this army over here. You got the golem over here. This is your golem. Your big... there it is. Your big bad tank sitting right there. You want him sitting there in front of the defenses. And then after he's in front of the defenses, you're going to use like 6 of your 8 archers and put them to clear all the trash in the front. Why do you do that? Because then the next step you do is you're going to use your wall breakers, and you're going to make a hole in the wall, and then your golem's going to start going in, and your wizards are going to start following in, and then you're going to release your king, and your king's going to go in, and then you release your CC, and your CC's going to go in, and all those troops go in, and then you use the remainder of your wall breakers, see if you can get another hole for those troops to go even further through, and then basically what you're doing is you're taking out a chunk of the defense. And from there, that's when you start using your piggies. And you want to start at the end, at the last defense, the first defense or the last defense, and work your way around in a complete circle. You'll see my attack, you'll see Carlton's attacks. We went around in a complete circle. The second one, he did have to backtrack a little bit. Oops, he did have to backtrack a little bit. His piggies had to backtrack, but he still got the triple. And like I said, he didn't even use a CC. So let's get into those attacks right now. I don't believe there's anything else we have to talk about. Let's go take a look at them. Okay, so here we are on the first war attack. Let's talk about what we're doing and why we're doing it. So again, we know that the priorities that you want to take care of, you want to take care of the CC, you want to take care of the king with your kill squad. So how am I going to go about doing that? Well, let's look at the base over here. So right away you could see I have the king over here, I have the CC that's right over there. So obviously I want to be coming in somewhere like this or somewhere like this. Now I could come in like this, but it's always very risky to come in. They're just baiting you. It's there to trick you to do something. Don't ever do that. Use your wall breakers. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to start my golem over here. My golem's going to walk all the way up to here. Once my golem gets over there, this cannon's going to be firing up my golem. This archer tower is going to be firing up my golem. I'll bring in 2 wizards over here, a wizard over here, a wizard over here, minions over here, 2 minions over there. That'll clear everything away from the front and allow me to get a wall break over here to get my king and the bowlers in my CC all to be funneled directly inside. Now, once those go inside, I'm waiting then for 2 things to happen. The 2 things that I'm waiting, well, actually 3 things to happen I'm waiting for. The 3 things that I'm waiting for, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get rid of the squigglies. Let's get rid of the squigglies. And now we have our troops that are all sitting right around over there. So what I'm waiting to do is I want, of course, the king to be attracted to my troops. I want to draw out the CC, and I also want this wizard tower to be looking at my king and my bowlers. If those 3 are all looking at it, then I'm pretty much straight. I'm going to bring some piggies in on this one first, if this isn't down yet. And if it is down, then I'll bring it on this. Always bring it in on the most outside. You'll see it when I take the attack, that either this will be the most outside defense or this will be the most outside defense. And you want your piggies to start coming around in a circle. Let's zoom out so we can talk about that circle. And that's what we mean by pathing. If I can take out this archer tower over there, then basically any piggies that I send in will have nowhere to go except following the chain of defenses. You want to control those piggies and make them move around to exactly where you want them to go. So now, once I have my piggies moving in, then the next thing I want to do is I want to keep them moving forwards. So I'm going to bring some in here, bring some in here, bring some in there, and then I'm going to bring some in from this way, and constantly bring them in. As soon as one defense is looking this way, you bring them in. Then this defense is going to be looking that way, you bring them in. Constantly bring them in, dropping your heal spells around where you need the base. That's pretty much it. Let's go in right now. Let's get into attack mode. Let's clear the board. Let's get into attack mode and go take this attack. We're all good. We have everything that we need. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, we're in. We are in. Oh, hat to the back. Hat to the back. I don't want to get in on your what do you call it? It's okay. So there is the golem. Golem now went a little bit the wrong way. See, I want to make sure that that goes down. I want to make sure that once that builder hut went down, then I knew that everything was that all the wall breakers had nowhere to go except for going into that wall that I wanted them. So now let's get these piggies going in. Let's get our first heal spell down. No, we don't need it. Let's get the heal spell down right over there. And some more on there. Keep them moving forward. Keep them moving forward. Keep them moving forward. I'm going to need one over here. I used both my poisons already. And a couple from the back. Ideally, you would like the wizard the wizard tower to be looking at the group of small ones, but we got it all done. Always check the corners, see if there's anything in the corners, and then when you drop your cleanup troops, again, always drop them at the most outside defenses. And that's pretty much it. Now we just gotta wait, see this for this thing to go and do its thing. We could flip the hat back around. Let's get rid of those cameras. That was pretty much the attack. Let's go in. We're going to do one more. 1, 2, 3 more. We'll see what we're going to do. After this one, we'll go in. I'll show you. It's such a simple attack. All you got to do is practice it. And, you know, it's a decent strategy. You're going to see the magic of editing. You're going to see the magic of editing. But now let's get into the next of the war attacks. Okay, so here we are with Gund coming in. His first war in the clan, coming with a little baby 8. So what does he do? He's going to start off with his golem over here. The golem's going to start coming down. A Tesla's going to pop up over here. He's going to wall break in there. He's going to send some wizards in over there. And he's actually going to send some piggies in also. Now, what is he doing differently from what I did? Well, first thing what he's doing is he's establishing a nice tight cut in the defenses with using some piggies also. He's going to send his king in over here. He's sending all this stuff over here because he wants to make sure that all this goes down. After all this stuff goes down, he's going to start bringing his piggies in. The problem that came in with him was his piggies start going over here, and he didn't take care of any of this stuff over here. So the piggies went like this, and then they ended up here, and then they ended up having to split. Some went that way, some went that way. Ideally, what you should have done was you want your piggies coming in like this to begin with. Let them come around, get them in coming in like this, so they're all constantly moving around, instead of having to go back and forth. But again, nice attack. It is very difficult. Your first war in a brand new clan, and he did get that triple. So let's hit that play button and watch it together. So here we see he's going to start up top. Oh, he lures the CC on its own first to bring it. Oh, that's what he did. He wanted to kill the CC, so he lures the CC out. He brings it all the way up on top. He's bringing it over with some barbarians and stuff like that, barbarians, archers, and then he's going to release his golem. And when he releases his golem, the dragon and the loon are then going to start following his golem. So now he's got the golem that's tanking for the wizards. The wizards have a clear shot, and they're just going in on that golem, taking care of the golem. There's the wall breakers that we talked about. He brings in a couple piggies because he wants to make sure that he's really cleaning out that whole side over there. There's nothing left for him. Now let's see. So he got a cut in the defenses. And again, the reason why you want to make a cut in the defenses is because this way they have nowhere to go. So now watch these piggies start moving in. They're moving in like this. They're moving down to the next one. There's his CC piggies. Again, he only used level 6. He didn't even use, you know, some max piggies or whatever. Or maybe they are max for Town Hall 8. I'm not even sure. So, again, he didn't take care of any of these defenses. So now as his piggies start going in, now they're going to take care of this defense. And then after that, they're going to split up, and some are going to go this way, and some are going to go that way. And again, he did have a freeze. He takes a freeze, so he was able to take care of that wizard tower. But, you know, again, it's a very strong attack, and GG Gund. But now let's go into the last attack and see Mr. Carlton Clash, who is a piggy professional. Carlton Clash is a piggy professional. Let's go in and see his attack. Let's clear these squigglies. Let's double speed it, quadruple speed it to see that army comp. Again, everybody uses something different. I use bowlers. Carlton uses. We'll see what Carlton uses. Let's go over and take a look at Carlton's right now. Okay, so here we are with the last attack of the video. This is Carlton Clash, who's going to be going in with some piggies. Now, Carlton Clash, I did misspeak. He also does use piggies in his CC, but the thing that Carlton does different is Carlton uses 2 golems instead of using 1 golem. 1 golem, for those of you who don't know, is called Cold-Blooded. 2 golems is called Shattered, and 3 golems is called Stone. I forgot what 3 golems is called. Leave it down in the comments down below. I'll probably remember it by the end of this attack. But what does Carlton do? He starts off, he's going to put a golem here, and of course if you're putting 2 golems, he's going to make a long line of wizards from all the way from here to here. He's going to wall break over here. He's going to wall break over here. Carlton's always got to get 3-hold. We call him 3-hold Carlton. And what else? He's going to get his king inside, king after king. He's going to have a cut in the defenses over here. He's going to send the siege barracks piggies in like this to start things off. And then piggies coming in, piggies coming in, piggies coming in. These piggies over here will get a little bit ahead of the piggies up here, but that's okay. It's all gravy. Carlton got it done. Let's hit that play button and watch it in action. Again, he starts off with 2 golems. Oh, he exposes all the Teslas with the holes in the base. So he exposes all the Teslas. He brings the CC over to the golems. King on king action. Poison is down. And there's the other. He's got 3 holes. There it is. 3 holes. Carlton gets 3 holes. You know it's a triple. If you ever see Carlton take an attack and he gets 3 holes, you know there's a triple incoming. There's the golem doing the tanking for the initial group of piggies coming out of the CC. Now some of his piggies come in. Again, you want the piggies to start traveling all around in a fluid motion around the base, constantly sprinkling in so they all meet up with the main troop. There it is, the main troop. Now, there's the main troop. More piggies coming in. More piggies coming in. Piggies, 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 piggies. Move over, move over, move over. Piggies, piggies, piggies. There it is. Very nice job. 1, 2, 3. Boom, done, finished. This base is toasted like an everything bagel. Let's hit that double speed. Let it play out. So you could see Carlton's army comp, and you could see the triple. But that's going to be it. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Any of you Town Hall 8s that are still having problems, let me know down below, and I will try to give you something a little better. But I think that this should be pretty good for you. Practice, practice, practice. Just do it, do it, do it. If you can't get bowlers in your CC, again, use piggies, use wizards, use pekkas, use anything. All you really need to do is take that first cut in the defenses, and so your piggies have one way to go around the base. That's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, hit that sub button, turn notifications on so you never miss when a new video comes out, and leave me a comment down below if there's something specific you want to see, any town hall, any strategy. If I know it, I'll show it to you. If I don't know it, then we'll learn it together, the 2 of us. And that's going to be it. Until the next video, have a super great day.